There's a lie going round about some triune God, some kind of three-headed monster that just can't be described. Dr. Michael Heiser is one of those Trinitarians who seeks to place the Trinity in the Old Testament. He does this by using apostate writings and ideas of apostate Jews who were rejected by Orthodox Jews. Philo of Alexandria was such an apostate Jew who loved philosophy above his Old Testament faith. He taught the two powers of God, and he allegorized the Holy Scriptures.
This is where Trinitarian theology comes from. Not from, proof texts like the Great Commission, even though those are important. They echo the point. But the theology of it comes from the Old Testament. Two Yahwehs, actually three, because the Spirit again is identified with God, who is also the angel. Again, you get this three-in-one language in the Old Testament, and you get it in the New Testament. So this is the antecedent. The payoff for us today are that Godhead concepts are rooted in the Old Testament. They're rooted in the Old Testament. They're applied to Jesus in the New Testament. This is where Trinitarianism comes from, and this makes certain passages coherent. Before Abraham was, I am, Jesus says. Yeah. If you know your Old Testament, you know how the visible Yahweh in human form connects to Jesus. Yeah, Jesus can say that. The gospel that was preached before unto Abraham, Galatians. Yeah. It's the Abrahamic covenant. Okay, we understand this. You have people like Bart Ehrman and these other, Jesus mythers. Ehrman is not a Jesus myther, but I'm using Ehrman because of his criticism of Christology. And Jesus mythers are just sort of ultra ignorant at this point, claiming that this theology of Christianity was invented by later church councils basically out of thin air, and that New Testament attestations to Jesus' deity were written late, just added arbitrarily. Both of those ideas show a deep, profound ignorance of the Old Testament. The antecedent for all of this.
Dr. Heiser is just one more desperate Trinitarian trying to plug in the false pagan Trinity into the Old Testament. Listen now to Dr. William Lane Craig as he agrees that there is no Trinity in the Old Testament.
Hey, Tovia, you disagree. Why?
I'm an Orthodox rabbi. We believe that the Hebrew Bible alone is divinely inspired and is absolutely trustworthy. And therefore, it is these texts that we look to say, what does God say about his nature? What does the Almighty share? And all you do is look at Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. These are the first words that a little Jewish boy, a little Jewish girl learn. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. Why don't we have a clear text anywhere in the Hebrew Bible that gives us the Nicene Creed, the very clear statement of a triune doctrine? It's found nowhere in the Hebrew Bible. Our salvation depends on worshiping God in truth. And therefore, let's look at the Bible itself.
That's a fair question. Bill, how would you respond to that? It seems to me, it comes down to the question of, is the New Testament trustworthy? Does it contradict, though, what the Old Testament is saying?
I think that's exactly right, Lee. We're coming at this question from two different sets of Scripture or wholly inspired writings. And I would agree with Tovia that if you approach this question simply on the basis of the Hebrew Bible or what we would call the Old Testament, one wouldn't come to believe that God is a Trinity. But if you approach this from the writings of the New Testament, which I believe are equally inspired by God, then the doctrine of the Trinity is taught there. And so